Hey guys, Tiago on freebaldanceclasses.com. So today's vlog is all about about Jason. I'm kidding. Okay, so I have Jason here with me to talk to you guys about this because he is a Latin dance instructor, as you guys probably know. If you don't, well, I know you know. He does like, well, he's the Latin dance instructor, but he really does do a lot of other styles, right?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I do the cha-cha-cha, of course, with the Latin and the ballroom, the merengue, foxtrot, waltz, Viennese waltz. Not yet the paso doble, but learning the paso doble now myself.
I love paso.
The one thing, oh, it's exciting. The one thing that I have noticed the most about is that when we do isolations in Latin, that is something that's derived from belly dancing.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a lot of attention for Tiaza just by saying freebellydance.com because of the fact she has those blogs with all the isolation techniques. I've not gotten to meet a professional yet, but I would still say the same thing because if you watch her stuff and then you go and you do your Latin isolations will be bar none probably the best wherever you go. So, and I watch them.
Anyway, so our talk today is about if you are a belly dancer and you would like to pick another style of dancing to learn, what should it be?
Latin dancing.
Of course he's gonna say that, right? No, I think it's a really interesting question. Like, if you were to learn something that you think you either gonna, I think the way to approach this question is three ways. Okay, one is, what dance would you like? Okay, like if you were to be a belly dancer, what dance style I think you would like? Okay, so that means like it has to be a little bit similar to belly dance, or like in that kind of tendency of like feeling like sexual, womanly, you know, kind of thing, right? And then I think the second thing, no, we're talking about like belly dancing. He's talking about something completely different. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the second thing I think is like, okay, what kind of dance, if you were to learn, you can bring more to it because you're a belly dancer. Like maybe some of the moves you already knew could be complementing that style of dance, right? But the third aspect is, as a belly dancer, if you were to take on another style of dancing, how could it complement your own dance? So I think you gotta look at all these things together, right? That's how I would personally look at it. Like if I'm taking belly dancing seriously. Now if I was just doing belly dancing for fun, whatever, I wouldn't really care. But if you call yourself a belly dance professional or like a serious belly dancer, then you want to consider all these things like when you learn your belly dancing. Okay, am I actually gonna like it? Is it kind of like belly dancing? Like does it have like that fun, girly, sexy aspect to it? Is it gonna bring something to my dance that I really love? And can I bring something to it from what I already know? So that makes it a little bit tricky when you look at all the three different aspects, because gosh, you gotta look at every single dance in so many different ways. But I have to agree honestly with Jason, Latin has really all the different aspects. I think you'll like it, and I think you'll like it because it is sexy, it is powerful. You can make it slow, you can make it fast, just like in belly dancing. So in that sense, it's great. Could it complement your belly dancing? Hell yeah. I mean, have you ever seen those Latin belly dancers? I mean, the hip moves are sexy. What they call Latin like styling, like of salsa dancing, is something you can totally use in belly dancing. Lots of hip moves, so you're definitely going to bring a lot of hip moves from belly dancing to salsa dancing on the floor and totally take it to the next step. So it's definitely a dance that could complement your current dancing. You can take some of your dance and complement it, and it's definitely something you're going to love because it's fun, sexy, and very sensual. One thing I would say about it personally that I think might not quite work for a belly dancer is the fact, and this has nothing to do with, honestly, like the fact that it's belly dancing, but it's mostly the fact that it's just like a partner dance. You know, the fact that it's a partner dance makes it a little bit more challenging because, you know, they have two people involved, and belly dancers are more like individualistic kind of dancers, so they're like used to doing things on their own, you know. So you kind of have to consider another person. Not only that, but like I think for me personally, and I've done Latin dancing, I think the hardest thing is not just like doing your thing, but also doing your thing in a sense that you are not in control. So like in Latin dancing, there's a lot of man-like control. You know, guys are supposed to be in control, it's supposed to be leaders, women are supposed to be followers, but I think a lot of belly dancers are more like leaders, strong, you know, like strong-minded women, very individualistic women, and have a hard time kind of letting anybody else lead their lives, let alone their dance, right? So that's going to be just, it's kind of a challenge, and you could look at it that way. And for me, it's been good because I struggled with like the idea of letting other people lead me, like the idea of trust, and, you know, I guess in a small, obviously, you know, level, doing partner dancing kind of helps me with that. I kind of had to let go of my own egos and like somebody else lead me. But it's something to be aware of, that it is going to be a challenge for you if you attempt it. Okay? Other than that, I would say definitely, like amongst all the other dances I know, I really do think Latin dancing, salsa, merengue, bachata, all those will be such a great fun dance to add to your dance repertoire if you're already a belly dancer. Okay? So hopefully this answered your question. I'll see you guys next time on freebellydanceclasses.com. Please still comment here if you have a different opinion below, and definitely subscribe to this channel. See you next time. Bye.